the bottom of the sea. I'll stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream. I'm at the bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Morning, Sergeant Major.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Beautiful morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
You're listening to Sergeant's Time on WTF Nation Radio.
Break them off some. Yeah. Broadcasting live from the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence on this 29 August 2024 in the year of our ever-burning dumpster fire. My host, and of course, rocking the guns of the gutter seat is the Spanky.
Hey y'all, that's me.
Whoa, hey, whoa, hang on, you sound a little, you okay? You sound a little unmotivated. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm trying. It's like, I don't know, yesterday or the day before, I almost got cremated in my house.
Dude, fuck
Like,
out of
the
here.
AC went out.
What? How the fuck? Whoa, hey,
Yes.
what happened?
You'll see it. What happened was,
What happened was?
really, I don't know, because I'm not an HVAC mechanic or
Right.
whatever they're called.
Yeah.
But all I know is that it should not have been 85 degrees in my house.
Dude.
So it's called the fucking. That's what happened. Because
What the fucking
I had a little extra cash because I worked some hours outside of my contract this
Mhm.
month, and I got that paycheck. I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Right. Yeah.
And then the fucking, like, no, you can't have that money. You're
I'm about to say, and you got you got all this extra money, like, oh yeah, I could buy some shit. And then the next thing you know, and next thing you know, you got fucking no, you don't have shit.
You're giving it to that guy you got on speed dial, because in Texas you need to have a good AC man,
Yes.
or else you will be cremated
Yeah.
in your sleep if your AC goes out.
So it was like a legit fucking, like, the shit went out, and it was just like blowing hot air, or it just wasn't working at all.
It wasn't working at all, and
Oh.
like my man,
Oof.
yeah,
Lord. Oof.
my man,
God. Ouch.
I know.
Oh.
He
Right.
comes over.
Yeah.
Not my man. Like, well, he can be my man. Like I said, I don't care. If you got a good AC guy, if he wants to marry me tomorrow, I am walking down the fucking aisle. I don't care. I will have
Exactly.
babies. I will figure out a way to make this close down shop work again. Figure it out. Oh Lord, you got to help me out here, because a good AC man is hard to come by.
Well, there you go. You guys are hearing this now. If you guys are, I'm saying, if you guys, you know what I'm saying, bro? If you guys are, I'm just saying.
Yes, that is how to get with Spanky. Learn how to fix the AC in Texas. There you go.
Yes. Oh my gosh, man.
I am not hard to please. Well, actually, I am pretty hard to
Well,
please.
cook
Gotta be a
up
good AC man,
And-
and
yep.
you gotta be on speed dial, and you gotta be here within 30 minutes or less.
and be you have to be the snacks and the snacks with the snacks too. You gotta have
Yeah.
you gotta be up with the tacos as well, man. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Oh, okay. Well, that
Oh,
sucks, man.
But he got it all fixed. And I did not die. I thought I was for the time it was out. I don't know. It was just some rusted circuit breaker things and
Yeah.
this, that, or whatever. He explained it to me, and I'm just looking at him like I'm interested. I'm not. I just want it fucking fixed.
you're
How
like-
much money do you need?
It was like that Bugs Bunny cartoon. Tell me more about my eyes. Fix my fucking AC.
Yes.
How about that?
That's exactly it.
Oh,
If you're listening,
man.
AC I'm sorry. I love you.
AC
Hearts.
Man, yeah. Shout out, yeah. We'll do the little Swifty thingy. Here you go. Shout out to the to the AC Man for rescuing Spanky from the God, especially in Texas, man. Ooh, lordy,
Yes.
it's hot.
Texas in August.
Yeah, Texas hot in August. Oh God. Oh lordy. Yeah, I was gonna do my normal intro monologue, but you sounded so down. So I was like, what? Oh, hey, I gotta stop this. So, anywho. Well, welcome to Sider's Time, of course, broadcasting deep within the basement of the Pentagon, so in Area 51, maybe hanging out in deep within the Masonic portion of the wall of the Alamo, maybe some on the high prairie, maybe in Cheyenne Mountain, close to the Stargate, Area 51. You never know. You might see us. Or like being in, I think, what was it? It's like the sports bar. They're buried beneath some stadium somewhere. What do you hear? What do you say? And so you never know where we're at. We broadcast from everywhere. We even broadcast out of foreign countries too. So yeah, suck it, Ivan. So anyways, hey, look, there were some events that have happened, and for you guys know that we at one time challenged the U.S. Army. I'll say it. We challenged the U.S. Army on our campaign of what's called More of This. Now, the More of This campaign was in reaction to the Secretary of the Army signing an $11 million contract with The Rock to post Rock things and have Rock and do the Rock thing with Rock and have reenlistments, be up. And everybody knows that obviously that did not go as planned as what was supposed to have happened. What had happened?
Right. We did not smell what he was cooking.
Yeah. There was no what had happened was with no what had happened was. You know what I'm saying? So what had happened didn't happen with the U.S. Army and The Rock with the UFL. So we said, okay, we could do it without the Army's help. And we started for it. Say, look, and I remember me and you talking about, you said, how long is this going to last? And I said, about a quarter. Well, the quarter is coming to a close. And so along what we saw is that there were several events that had happened. Here we go. Happened. Here we go. And once again, I'm saying that what had happened was that the influx of all of the More of This images that we were posting of people in the inbox started to flood out and move out the other content that we normally focus on. So in other words, it got flooded with so much fucking reenlistment pictures and photos, which were some great ones, by the way, that we missed, and I'll admit it right now on air, we missed a possible, not missed, but we were a little bit delayed, a possible active shooting event that didn't happen. It didn't happen, but it was just hey, it would have been real. We would have gone through the content. There were some battles in distress, and there were some bolos be on the lookout for veterans that were missing. So we kind of made the call, say, hey, look, it was already at the end it was going to be at the end of the quarter. We're just going to stop taking images right now because now it started to dilute the rest of the inbox with other stuff. And don't get me wrong, it's good. It's good shit. We appreciate it. And so we're pausing it. We're not killing it completely. We're just pausing it because we felt that, hey, you know what? We kind of really need to focus back on some of the stuff in the inbox of the content. Now, I'll say this. If the image of your reenlistment falls within the, how do I say this, the photos of the week campaign that we always do, that will never quit.
Yeah.
Every Saturday posted, you'll see our audiences. It's like our Army kicking ass. The Army is kicking ass. So, like for instance, right here, this image of a preparation for a reenlistment is good. I mean, this is good shit. So if it falls into the artistic theme of the photos of the week, then it'll yeah, exactly that. No, Pip, you're right. We didn't expect that much. People were laughing at us. People were saying, "Oh, stupid.
Yeah.
You won't do that. That's bullshit. Fuck that. This is dumb."
What does the kids say? We cooked.
Yeah. The kids, yeah, exactly. Pip was right. We were expecting just a trickle because of what the audience looked like. But then again, it freaking, we got a damn fire hose in the face. And so with that, we're just going to pause it. one more time. We're gonna pause the more of the week campaign. It'll probably come back, but right now we just have to assert some of the assets that we have for the inbox to action what's been going on. If there's a dead moment or something like that, it might go up on there. There might be something. But again, the photos of the week are still happening. And so badass images like this that you see on the on there. Fuck, look at that. That's badass, dude. That's R2D2 just laying it down, man. That's that counter drone counter fire, thingy there. So again, it don't everyone's like
thingy is a technical term.
Yeah, thingy, of things. Yeah, exactly. Why didn't somebody tell me that he had one of those things? So again, don't get discouraged, don't get upset. Oh, you guys are fucking dicks, blah, 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 because you're killing the program. Well, we're just pausing it. We're pausing it for right now because again, we want to make sure that we're servicing you guys in the inbox properly. Now, again, if there is a photo of the week quality like reenlistment, then of course it'll go in the photo of the week pile. And then you'll be able to enjoy those photos. But I'm telling you what, if you look at the photos of the week, you got to be good. That's some good. You can't be an Australian breakdancer when it comes to these photos, man. you gotta be on. Did you hear that they took out? Did you hear that they took out the fucking event now in the Olympics, breakdancing, because of that?
Oh my gosh! Well, that's rude. We had like some world-class breakdancers, I'm sure. I mean,
right.
I used to do it.
Right.
Like,
right. Exactly.
I don't know, many years ago. many.
Of the things.
I mean, at least better than. Well, never mind.
Yeah, I'll just say we kick ass.
I'm not being.
We kick ass. We kick ass. We kick ass in breakdancing. I'll just say that. And I saw Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. We're good. Can we say Boogaloo now? Is it cool to say Boogaloo without people getting upset? Just want to make sure we're not going to have people starting.
I guess we'll see. We'll see if we disappear off the air.
Yeah, exactly. All of a sudden, people fucking start going off the Gold Corp conspiracy again. So like for instance, this photo of the week. All right, this right here. There were several other photos that were close. I'm like, look at that, man. Did they pop the filter? There's a couple other photos that have been uploaded already, being saved. And then, oh shit, one of the admins is in the inbox. Yeah, servicing the inbox? You must have missed that in group training. That's right, JJ. That's what happens when you don't show up to meetings. You don't get to service it. You missed that one meeting, brother. But anyway,
I guess it's JJ's jobs now.
Yeah, JJ. Yeah, JJ. Guess what? You just been appointed to some additional duty orders now. So we got one of the admins being live in the inbox. Okay, so again, image quality like this for our reenlistment, there have been some good ones that I've seen that are going to get posted on the Photos of the Week series. So again, good, no Australian breakdancing, which of course we love the fact that you want to reenlist. That's cool. But I'm just saying that, for right now, it's been paused that way again, like JJ said, so we could service the inbox. You missed that one for real. So again, not dead, not tired. It's going to be paused. So we'll just hold off and save all your photos for whatever. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys are understanding that we're not going to completely kill it. We're just going to hey man, there were some bowls, there were some bids, there were some freaking potential events that we needed to get it. And so, yeah, exactly that, Pip. He's being voluntold. Voluntold. So that's that. So that's for the more of this. So again, I don't want everybody to get upset and you guys are upset that you're sugar gerbs. I don't want everybody to get up, bad about it. We should charge you extra for that, JJ. Yeah, JJ's got his own. See, now there you go, JJ. Now one of the admins JJ, there's another admin out there. So if you've been engaged by one of the admins, so Patrick, so less of that. Yeah. So I guess you can say less of this. So the photos that you're going to be seeing posted now are going to be the photos that we have left on the schedule. And when you see how many photos are going to be going up, you're going to be like, damn, dude. That's a lot. So don't panic. Don't freak out. So if you already submitted it from this announcement, then you're good to go. But from this point forward, the inbox is already being told, sorry, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. So there you go. We're not doing it, and it's paused. Don't freak out. It's not engaged by an admin. Engaged by an admin. Nah, girl. I'm a divorce enthusiast, man. I ain't engaging shit. Yeah. No, we're not going to engage. So anywho, that's one of them.
Unless you're really good at fixing air conditioners.
Yeah, make sure they're good. Yeah, exactly. Well, it depends. Yeah, exactly. If they're really good at fixing fucking air conditioners, cooking up some tacos, then we're good to go. Me and Spanky, we can deal with that. So the next thing we're going to talk about tonight, and one thing that I just wanted to get some of the admin stuff out of the way, is that our friend Rob Evans, dude, I keep telling you guys about Hots and Cots. We kept telling you guys about Hots and Cots, and guess what? Hots and Cots got put on like national TV, talking about the subpar military housing with mold. Now, of course, hey, look, man, squeaky wheel gets things turning, whatever you want. Whatever the term. See, I sound like W now. fool me once.
Just fool me,
fool me twice. You'll never fool me again. So this is from the Hots and Cots app. This is all the stuff that's submitted. And shout out, man, to Rob, at of course the creator of Hots and Cots. I'm gonna tell you what. This has been a work in the making from March. That we did our collaboration, and we decided, we were just going to do one post and all that. It's like, nah, you know what? This has been going right into a lot of the things that we've been talking about, and we've had almost, I had to go back in the archives. People were actually kind of surprised that I knew how to write. I had to do a freaking report, Spanky. I had to do homework. Yeah. And so one thing, shout out to NBC News, is that they named 3 other organizations, Hots and Cots being one of them, but they didn't name Military Housing Coalition, and they didn't name W.T.F. Moments. Hey, look, man, we're just happy that Hots and Cots got on the platform. That right there, it's awesome. It's to me. Shout out to my bro. Dude, he worked his ass off to get this app up. The feedback. Oh, I can't show commercials, by the way. The feedback that what the audience has left when someone says, "Hey, this is not working. This is not happening with this app. How can I load up videos? How can I load up this?" Exactly that cause. It's like Yelp for the military. And to the point to where now you can upload videos. Now you can upload your better than Google when it comes to stuff like that. So
right.
I think it's a good thing.
And I did. I saw that temperature reading on that thermostat that was like 93 degrees. Again, gotta have them HVAC people.
Yep, gotta have them HVAC people.
Because that's just like seriously unacceptable. Like I just couldn't imagine.
Oh, I know.
Because that ain't happening in no general's house on post.
Oh no. Let me put that video back. Let me just talk about that.
He's not sleeping overnight with 93 degrees in his house.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh, you just call a work order in. Just kidding. Yeah, exactly. That's Spanky.
I do. I need Hots and Cots. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Do you see what Simon said? Simon. Did you see what Simon said? Simon says Spanky needs help.
Simon. Yes, Simon. I do. If I only I could. If only I could.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, so shout out to Hots and Cots for making national news. Hey, that's awesome. And this is awesome with this. Like I said, Military Housing Coalition. Heather, is engaged. So this was kind of like a trifecta and I'm gonna tell you what, freaking Rob handled it. Rob grabbed all the information from Heather, myself, some of the other admins, and we worked together with some congressional offices. And just seeing this right here now, it's funny because now they're talking about doing now DOD is talking about doing apps. Now we're gonna have an app for doing this. It's like, yeah, okay. So.
Okay.
So shout out again.
It's already been done, DOD.
Yeah, exactly. It's already been done. Yeah, exactly.
We got a guy here.
Yeah, exactly. We have the Hots and Cots guy. As a matter of fact, DOD, why don't you buy the app from Rob and let him be
$11 million.
Yeah, give him exactly that.
You're going to pay to do one.
Yeah, exactly. Give him the $11 million that The Rock didn't fulfill with his deliverables of doing just 3 posts or something like that. So again, Rob. Heather at Military Housing Coalition, and then of course us at WTF Nation Radio and WTF Nation U.S. Army WTF Moments. It was just all this shit fell into place, and this is great. So the feedback system is live for housing, but they're wanting to go live for the barracks too. The housing system isn't working very well so far, though. Well, there you go. That's from Heather from Military Housing Coalition in the chats. So hi, Heather. I appreciate you in there engaging. And yes, we were going to jump right into this. So we had to give a shout out. We posted on the timeline. So go to U.S. Army WTF Moments' Facebook page and Instagram, and then go to Hots and Cots Facebook page. They have a Facebook page too. So it's like, how could you go wrong? You can't go wrong. Matter of fact, let me post some hots and cots here. Let me get some hots and cots. There we go. Hots and cots. Yeah, exactly. Almost sounds like a little jingle, huh? Look at that. So hots and cots stuff. Hots and cots. Yeah. Are you ready for some hots and cots? Yeah, get on some hots and cots and follow. Get on some phone, hots and cots. Follow some hots and cots.
Okay, we do not sing, but
yeah, exactly. We don't know. Our singing voices suck. But
make us a jingle.
Yeah, make us a jingle. Exactly that. Oh, I've got people in the inbox already giving us ideas for freaking AI songs and stuff like that. So it's fun.
Ooh,
yeah,
I forgot that we could do that now. See?
Yeah, exactly. So again, go to the Hots and Cots app. You can download it, shit like that. Matter of fact, let me just see right here.
Put the tag in there, and I can,
I already tagged it. It's already tagged. So I already got the tag in the post. So if you're the post that you're watching right now on Facebook, and yeah, it's right there. So again, Hots and Cots again. Boop boop. I can't hype this. I can't gas my man up enough. So, anyways, all right. So that's the was that the monologue? Was that the gist of the gist of the gist?
I think we just did.
Okay.
I think there's the app link. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, exactly that cause marketing professionals. So I'm gonna drop the Facebook page in the chat so that way you can see the inside the Facebook page is going to be linked in both Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, and then of course the YouTube's. Spanky's going to drop the app link, of course. So there you go. We're ready to hots and cots and download that app and start reporting. We do it good. We do it good. So, anyways,
there we go. There
we go. Oh, this interweb stuff is fun. Maybe
is it coming? It's coming. There it is. There's the app link.
Hots and Cots app. There you go. There's the app link in the chats. So make sure you send it. Wait, I just realized that I could see it. Wait, did you get what happened? Did you complain to Facebook or something like that? We can see your stuff now. What?
Oh, I hope so. Maybe it stops thinking I'm spam now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I see it on the chat. I see it on the chats now. Wow, there you go. Did you file a complaint or something? Did you throw a couple of pumpkin spice lattes at somebody and just decided?
Maybe they just feel bad because I was almost cremated. I don't know. maybe I was cremated and I'm here in a different capacity. Hell,
yeah, exactly.
And you can see my chats now. That's good.
Yeah, I can see you in the chats. That's pretty cool. I legit. I don't know because I remember us trying to figure that out, and now I can see it. So all right, cool. Okay. So next topics we're going to talk about is the Department of Defense requirements for managing brain health risks from blast overpressures. Now, I'm going to tell you what, I think this is good stuff because this has been like a long time coming for us. It's almost like, yeah, we know that you do this stuff, and now there's no, but deal with it. Does that make sense? It's like with you, Spankies, when we're doing training or something like that, and a grenade goes off or a flashbang goes off.
Right.
And then people were like, ugh,
like, okay, so you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah, it was just a loud boom. You can handle it, Spanky. Can you handle it? So, right. So a new letter just dropped. It's going to be posted later on U.S. Army WTF Moments' Facebook page, of course. But yeah, there you go. It goes through an explanation right here. Let's see. So to manage brain health risks and BOP, blast overpressure, BOP. Ensure all active the ACRC, I guess, sessions undergo cognitive assignments due to the entry process by 31 December 2024. In addition, accelerate already mandated requirements. What's up? Bob?
I know, I like that because they're getting a baseline before when you come in.
Oh,
so yeah. I like that a lot. I mean, I hate that it's necessary, of course, but I do like that they're getting a baseline so they'll know much better, and it'd be so much easier to deal with the VA afterwards if necessary.
Correct. It even has and again, this will be posted on the main page, Facebook page later on. I think it's going to be out in about an hour or so. Implement procedures and standards for training for information that incorporate BOP risk. I just like saying BOP. BOP risk management to minimize the risk of injury, including at a minimum standoff distance. And you can see right there, it's going to get listed. This is going to get posted on the Facebook page. I just think it's pretty cool that identify and track all personnel who are potentially exposed to BOP and the DoD's in DOERS HIH. I mean, I heard somebody say DOERS, and I'm like, well, what the hell does that mean? And then it's like, oh, it's in the bottom of page 2. In the Defense Occupational and Environmental Health Readiness System, industrial hygiene. So now it's going to be tracked. So now your Bopalicious is going to get recorded. Ooh, it's almost like
your bebops.
Your bebop. It's almost like Hots and Cots for your bops. There. Ooh. There's a jingle.
We are coming up with they were coming up with all sorts of music today.
Yeah, all type of marketing jingles for you right here on W.T.F Moments of W.T.F Radio. Ready for
just send cash.
Just send cash, right? Venmo here. Just Venmo at Spanky Loves Tacos, and there we go.
Ooh, I better take that.
You better
take
that name. Spanky Loves Tacos, exactly. Oh, the snack bops, the Hots and Cots bop. There you go. This is Hots and Cots for bops. There you go. Anyways, so prioritize efforts. Establish and implement internal record keeping processes. That's my thing that I was kind of reading through. Is that this is tracking it now. It's not just like you going to a training event and blah 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 blah, and you're going through some blast, you're through some training or something like that, and then you are exposed to BOP, and then the next thing you know, it's like, oh, shut up, it was just a range. Now that's my question too. How is this going to be better controlled, or what is the what controls are going to be implemented for the unit to say to install in BOP? You know what I mean? Because we already got people right now that are fighting fucking postpartum women to come to work to do shit. Yeah. So I'm just kind of wondering, is it going to be big? If this is going to be Big Sarge? Well, let me take that back. I just answered my own question.
You know it's
this is going to be Big Sarge. Oh, you're gonna have some Big Sarge that comes out of the GWAT. Oh, you better shut up. You can handle it. Who cares? This is just BOP. Well, you don't need to be tracked. So establish procedures to ensure personnel recognize BOP systems, report exposures to their command, and seek an evaluation from the medical provider. That's my important blurb right there, and it's the second from the bottom bullet. That's the one I'm keen on, because okay, so how's it going to get reported? Who's going to get reported? And of course, us being S3 enthusiasts. It's got to get tracked. I'm going to say it. Yeah. I know Billy Friendly's going to be pissed off. Why are you doing a slide? He's going to get mad. He's going to, hey, it's got to go up on a slide. It's got to go up. Slides up.
No Calibri.
Yeah, exactly. Leave my girl alone. Why you got to bring Samantha into this? But yeah, no, you're right. It's got to get posted on a slide, and it's got to be, it's got to be at least presentable. And then the slides, what I think needs to happen, and this is me if I was just king for a day, have them posted on units, on the unit boards. Have it posted on, okay, here's the individuals that we went through, and then maybe how about this? Hey, I'm going to give you guys a good idea right now. Hey, what should happen to the brigade surgeons and the division surgeons? They need to report this on the slide and report this to the next SATB or QTB. How about that?
Yeah, I think it should be part of the USR.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Then it's definitely getting tracked.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Because QTBs and stuff like that, you can forget. You can forget to put things on there, and nobody, it doesn't come back to anybody really.
Right.
Whoever cares is the only thing. But yeah, if it's on a USR, it's definitely getting tracked in.
Yeah, I like this.
I
like this.
So
I just
have all your people done their BOPs.
Yeah, exactly. Or part of your PHA as well. How's this going to get? How's the BOP? How? I need to see the BOP tracker. Ooh,
and again, what's stopping even from, like, you had to do a baseline. These people are deployed. They've done this training. They've done that training. Do it yearly.
Yeah.
You got to do. I mean, if you got to like put me in stirrups every fucking year, you can check my head.
Did you just throw a pap smear joke in there?
Yes, I really did. Like they're very interested in what's going on down there. I'm kind of interested in what's happening to my brain too.
Oh, top
Like,
to bottom.
Can I see inside your ass? Okay, look inside my ears. Like what's going on?
Oh my God!
I mean, it's all kind of important.
Not,
Like we get a little crazy before a 4-day, y'all. It's okay.
I was about to say,
Okay.
why are you making me feel awkward, Spanky, talking about paps?
Sorry. I mean, they care about all these things. So
Are you gonna-
they might as well care about my bop.
You're gonna see
And my pap.
your
My pap, my bop.
your bop pap on Hots and Cots app. Okay, I was just curious.
Pretty good. Yeah.
So again, I think it's good. Again, my thing is going to be the big Sarge factor and what's going to be considered to be tracked and not tracked, and then at what level. So I think to get a better. Hey, I'm just going to go ahead and already say it. Everyone's like, "Hey man, how come you always want to build a slide?" So look, people like cartoons, man. People like seeing arts and crafts, and if you're not. Yeah, rate your facility. So is the bot test going to be rating the facility just like a pap smear? Ew. Oh my God, you guys are making me feel awkward talking about this stuff because I'm not a woman to talk about. I'm not qualified. I'm not equipped to handle such. Anyways, no, my biggest thing is the big Sarge factor. How is this going to get tracked?
Exactly.
How is this going to be posted up? And yes, I'm sorry. Hey, Ops Sergeant Majors, Division Sergeant Majors. I think that should be like you give a fuck about PT, like you give a fuck about profiles, and you want to know how many soldiers can or cannot do this, or how many bodies for manning to go to that next NTC or JRTC rotation. Then you got to be the bot master. There you go. You own the bops. And then there you go. And then that should be an easy.
Yes, it should. And I mean, no jokes aside. Yes, I was joking about everything getting in syrups, but I mean, if we can track when the last time you checked my teeth or anything else, they should be able to track this just as easily, and that should take the big Sarge out of it. It should, in theory. I mean, I have to go to the dentist and get my teeth looked at, or I'm Cat 4, and then I come up on USR as non-deployable.
Right. The same. Well,
so
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it should be the same for the bops.
Yeah, exactly. Amir goes should.
Yes, it should.
Should. Keyword sure. Exactly.
Yeah.
So again, I am looking forward to that. I'm just freaking glad that it's actually happening. I'm just glad. Langolier pack women. What the hell is that? I read the book and saw the TV show The Langoliers, and you're talking about little Pac-Mans. I mean, what? I think Brady's acting a little. I don't know what's up with that. Just this comment there in the YouTube's Brady above Langoliers.
Yeah, I had to go over and look at the YouTube comments.
I'm about to say, what? Could you imagine that being a slide? Hey, Sergeant Major, how many Langoliers are we lacking? The bop stats are green. Okay, cool. What about what about Second Brigade? Yeah, the Langoliers are amber. Yeah. Somebody's gonna be asking, what the hell is a Langolier? But yeah.
I mean, are you going to share with the rest of the class?
Yes, Langoliers is a book from Stephen King that was also a TV show, and they were little Pac-Mans. So I think the teeth and the lips pack grabbing things, something like that. I think Brady's just being using that dark humor that most women veterans have that are sometimes a little bit more a little more deeper than exactly. She acknowledges that. So again, so the bop memo is going to be posted on the main page, and then of course shout out to Hots and Cots for all their hard efforts to it. So it's awesome. So anyways,
absolutely.
I shouldn't say anyways, but congrats guys. And then this is big stuff. So the next thing we're going to talk about, this is probably going to go over the break as well. So, we're going to talk about this for a few minutes and then go over the break a little bit. And then, but this is something that was brought to my attention, and I didn't even know that this was happening. This is interesting because this has to do with the Sharp. This has to do with what they call, and this is out of Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. It's called a Teal Tuesday message. And we posted those teal things from Kuwait and that talks about sexual assault and all that. The Army is, and I didn't know this. It wasn't until I was enlightened from some senior leaderships and former guests of the W.T.F Nation.
Right.
And I was just kind of I didn't know. I knew that something was going to be discussed. I didn't know it was already going on for so long. And this is a catch a serial offender program. And I didn't know this was happening. I mean,
I didn't know it was happening either.
I mean, yeah, it was kind of like it's already a 5-year-old program, and I kind of heard about it, but I didn't really think I thought it was like I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was like an initiative to wait to see if it was gonna get passed or staffed or whatever. I didn't know it was already in place. I didn't know it's already going on. And
well, even just how they are presenting it in this message, I don't think it's widely publicized. If they're saying, "Have you heard about?" in this like that's the first like how they're presenting it.
Yeah, and I think because also there's some changes already that have happened, and the thing is that it's called catch a serial offender program. And the catch program is an opportunity to anonymously submit suspect information to help the DOD identify serial offenders. Remember you and I talked about this back in the day?
Yeah.
How come we're not having how come there's no database to track it? And then and we talked about something. I mean,
I know exactly, because we do this already.
Yeah.
For suspected child abusers.
Right.
All right. Because so many times it'll get reported and it's not substantiated. All right. And again, but then if it keeps getting reported, if different people see different things, then it's okay, now, even though all of these are unsubstantiated, there's a pattern, and then there's something to look for.
Correct.
So again, it'll be the same thing. Again, if it's different people that are starting to report it about the same person, and it's coming from different places, and yeah, I see where they're getting it now.
Yeah, and what's funny
might be enough to convict anybody. Sorry, go on.
No, what I'm saying is because you and I talked about how there wasn't a database for, not to slam anybody that was investigated, but just to say, hey, look, this person was on the radar before. And we talked about, okay, well then how was there a pattern? Because then there's another event that happens, and then the individual is not convicted or convicted, and everyone's like, oh, I didn't see it. Who could have seen this coming? And then I remember you and I talking about this. Dude, this is 5 years old. I didn't fucking know. I feel bad in my journalistic. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of like, I have shame. I mean,
yes,
we helped in other sharp efforts with the Army, but I didn't know it was already rocking. It was already fucking underway. One of the things that was highlighted in the message that you and I were talking about. Matter of fact, let me just post that stuff so you guys can see what we're talking about. What is a Teal Tuesday message? That way we could read along together with arts and crafts. There you go. So, have you heard about the Catch and Serial program? So there you go. Here's the thing that lit it up for me is that there's some changes within the DODI that says that current service members, including those assigned to military service academies and their adult dependents, new former service members and their adult military dependents, and new current DOD civilian. Remember, we talked about this stuff. Remember, we talked about what about the DOD civilian? Dude, this ran behind me. This ran past me. I feel like I said we're fly digging on this shit. I was like, damn. All the stuff you talked about what should happen, it was already there.
I guess, look.
Yeah.
But obviously it was not well publicized.
Correct.
I mean, for one, we're pretty in the know about things. So, and then even like I said, this Teal Tuesday message, have you heard about?
Yeah.
If they're rebranding it, maybe it was out there and now they're calling it the Catch program. It's very catchy, obviously.
Right.
That was kind of punny.
No punny.
So
yeah,
again,
exactly.
So they're rebranding it so people will hear about this. I'm guessing they weren't getting a lot of data if it's like this, 5 years ago. Oh yeah, or it's even saying right there they've only received 695 submissions.
Correct.
If it's been over 5 years old, I mean, I would hope in a perfecter world that there would only be a need for 695 submissions,
Right.
but I really don't think that's very realistic at
Well,
all.
well, one
You
thing, one thing Spanky's talking about, she's talking about the paragraph right here. Let me scroll it so that way it's to the
know,
the second paragraph from the top.
okay,
It said it's important to note that in FY 2023 or FY 23, the DoD received over 2,600 restricted reports from service members for incidents that occurred during military service. However, the catch program, like you said, Spanky, only received 695. And the good news is that the catch submissions resulted in 46 matches during FY23 since its launch in 2019. Again, dude, I fucking know about this. I feel neglectful of
no,
my journalistic Oh my God, I'll have to say it. Dismissed us, Spanky. Dismissed us.
right. And it looks like it's missed a lot of people,
Yeah,
So
exactly. It looks
again,
like it's, yeah.
so I hope that we're helping and getting it out there because again, a lot of victims don't want to come forward,
Right. Right.
and they even as far as restricted reports go.
Yep. Yep.
But and depending on what kind of perpetrator it is, what kind of threats they do, but and if he or she, it could be either way, has multiple victims, and they see these kind of patterns.
Right. Exactly.
This is very, just another tool.
Right, and then it even states that, and I put that. I'll go back to the top of the of your screen where you can see the top paragraph where each of the above categories has a unique eligibility for the catch program. More detailed information can be found in the above categories in page 12 of DODI 6495.02 Volume 1, or by contacting your SARC. Now I'm gonna tell you what I think this is pretty cool because they also and this is I'm giving mad props and shout outs to the to Fort Leavenworth and the Combined Arms Center. They hosted a couple days ago. They hosted at a school through the combined efforts of SHARP, FAP, ASAP, and CID. Fort Leavenworth will host a parents outreach night at Patton Junior High School, and the outreach event will familiarize parents on school age children of some of the problematic behaviors observed. Dude, how come this didn't get, like you said, man? How come the comm message didn't get out? I mean, this is some big shit. I mean, I'm
Information is free. Give it away.
right. Exactly. Yeah, exactly that, Heather. They added the civilians, so I'm gonna tell you what, the civilian side of the house, to me, the way I see it, I think it's a big deal.
I mean, especially for this program, they might not be able to do anything really with the SHARP program. But for this, again, they're just getting the information. Like I said, I'm sure, like even if they're getting like these anonymous tips, all that is just giving them something to investigate.
Right.
They're going to have to find. You can't obviously arrest or convict anybody just off of an anonymous tip,
Right.
but you can start investigating something based off of a tip. And then you find whatever proof or whatever it is you need based off of a pattern or whatever else. So,
yeah, I mean, in discussing with some of the individuals that have assisted me in grabbing this information, it is some of the, I can just imagine the submissions that have been submitted. You know what I mean? And one of the points of contact said, on the next episode of Catch a Predator in the Army edition, and it was like the best part.
Honestly, we had to make one of those.
Yeah, we had to make this joke, exactly. The best part about me being in the Army is the wild emails. I could just imagine the submissions of all this stuff too. But again, this is a serious matter. This is something that I didn't. This correlated database. I got schooled. I got learned today. Well, actually, the last couple of days, I got learned.
Yeah.
I got learned, man. I was just like, oh shit.
And look at us. We're not keeping it to ourselves either, because I sure didn't know about it till today.
Yeah. I was
I'm preparing for this show. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
I was like, yeah, same here. I was like, what's this? Who is this? Hey, it's 5 years old. 5 years old? What are you talking about? Is that really? I was like, we heard about some of this. I mean, like I said, me and you talked about it. And maybe they should be something. And then we heard about maybe creating it, but I didn't know it was already. I need to get back in the SHARP books, man. That's what I need to do. I need to get back in the SHARP books with this. Because this is this is in fuego. This is fire, man. So, but anywho, we're gonna take a break right quick. So everyone go refill your glasses and And then, take your, oh wait, this is Sergeant's Time, so I can't talk about it. Refill your glasses, take a smoke break. I was going to do some stuff that would require the DD-214 to do. So this Sergeant's Time, we can't advocate that during Sergeant's Time, of course.
No.
DD-214 required. So we're going to take a break right quick. Refill your glasses, go hit the head, smoke them if you got them, and shouts. We'll be back.
If that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much going to be me sitting there talking shit, like, constantly.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
All you junkies and TV addicts, don't mean to this, don't mean to bring static. All you Klingons in your grandma's house, grab your backstreet friend and get loud, blowing doors off inches, grab you with the pinches. And no, I didn't retire, I'll snatch it off with the needle nose pliers.
With the U-boat you never seen before, gliding in the glaze, like gold creepy, the fucking way. Like a racing with the bass, so not goofy like they're in a haste, so I'm a hip-hop, making your night with practice me running that you know.
We'll drive our ships to new land. Fight the home, sing and cry. Valhalla, I am coming.
Remain calm, no belong, cause my form ain't fast, so what's up with that? I got friends and family that I respect. When I think I'm too good, they put me in check. Don't believe when they say I'm no better than you, except when I rap, so I guess it ain't true like that, Joel, and you just don't stop. Guaranteed to make your body rock.
Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. Turn this party out. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. Turn this party out.
Say, Doc, what's the condition? I'm a man that's on a mission. Said, son, you better listen. Stuck in your what is an electrician. Like the scientist. When I'm applying this method of controlling my mind like Einstein or Raptor to comply. Now, hey, nigga, but now what the deal? I didn't know you go for that mass appeal. So I'm calling Salucci, some of my potato. I stole your mic, but you won't see it later. Cause I work magic like a magician. I add up the mathematician of the bank cashier, engineer. I wear cotton and I don't wear shirt. Always sleep with matching on.
She say I'm an abracadabra. In the whip, I'm going to cruise past ya. Yo, money, don't jump yourself. Put that back on the shelf. Flames blazing, yeah, I'm phasing. My crew's amazing. We're working on the record, y'all, so just stay patient. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. Turn this party out. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out. Turn this party out.
Now I go by the name of the King Admiral. I don't wear a cup nor a job. I bring the that's beyond bizarre, like Miss Piggy. I am the one with the clientele. You say I'd rock, you rock so well. I got class like pink champagne. Let's see, ain't got the microphone for the
Facebook Live. I've never heard of this shit.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Center stage right now. We have ice here in Secrets back at Fayetteville, North Carolina. On the stage now's Ice with Spanky throwing them dollar bills, yo.
Oh
man, cash money, good old days, man. Shit. I'm not saying that me and Spanky attended such hedonistic type of establishments, but I will say that sometimes we like to blow steam off and shit happens. And there we go. Okay, so real quick, just to kind of catch up on the on the catch program, and going through a lot of stuff. I'm not saying this to where you get your references from. I don't know why am I sounding like Sylvester Stallone doing this.
We have all sorts of guests tonight.
Exactly, they're all in my head.
Here.
Yeah, they're all in my voice. They're all in my head, baby. Woo! Hey, what are you talking about? How you doing this reference? So here's the DODI, 6495.02 Volume 1. And you know what? I think what we need to do, Spanky, like we always do anytime we always ask questions, I think we need to go ahead and cast that net out to some of the military parties involved to shoot the shit with us and talk about this catch stuff. So that way we can get some stats. Yeah. Maybe get a sharp rip. All right, here you guys are gonna everyone's gonna clutch pearls right now and freak the hell out when I say this. But yours truly, back in the day when Project Athena came about, and they were asking for senior NCO leaders and advice and all that, yours truly, was part of it. Did I just bust an NDA? Anyways, I was reached out and asked for advisement on Project Athena. So. There's no reference to name or there was no quotes or whatever. It was just discussing leadership stuff and all that. And I think I need to bring some of my friends from back in the day to come out here and to talk about the catch program and have a serious discussion about the catch program. And I want to, you know me, sorry, S3 life. I want to see some slides. I want to see some, I want to see arts and crafts. I want to see some pictures. And track the stats on this stuff because I'm like, this is like hots and cots type stuff. This might be something that could be
and
go ahead.
I think, and I noticed when you were scrolling that DODI, it was just updated this summer.
Yeah.
Like if you look, so like there's gotta be newer information that unless we read through the whole thing, like that we're not aware of too. So I'm like, oh no, I gotta read the updates.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I have homework.
Yeah. Now we got more. We're supposed to be like shit posters and broadcasters, not doing homework. Right. What's up with this going back to doctoring again? God.
That's why I'm just telling you need to get a guest on to tell me what.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. We need to get somebody who could discuss
get one
this.
Of your friends.
Yeah. Get one of my old friends from back in the day to talk about the catch program because I think this is important. And again, some of the stats like we discussed before, that one of the important notes is that in FY23, over 2,600 restricted reports from service members for incidents that occurred during military service. However, the catch program only received 695 submissions. That I didn't know, dude. You know what? If we got a catch link to send in stuff, I mean, we'll post that shit on the main page. I'll lock that shit on the main page myself and post that on there. That's awesome. I might have to hit up CAC. I have to hit up Fort Leavenworth again. Maybe have an office call with General Beagle. a friend of the WTF Nation and a former guest of the of WTF Nation Radio, because that to me, that's important stuff. That's It also shows to the soldier that the support network and the mechanisms that we have for reporting, sharp works. That the SARCs are doing something, because I know, bless the SARCs and some of the work that they have to do. But yeah, so
I think I got something for you, but it's just a second. I'm trying to get it sent to you.
okay.
But yeah, I mean, I was like, yeah. All right. Yeah, no, it's going to take me a few minutes.
Oh, I just
but anyway,
I just got your message saying that maybe you do re-enlistments of the week all in one post.
No, not that one. That was like 2 hours.
That was like
ago.
about to say that was that was before the dark times, before the beginning.
Right? No, yes, I like that's the message. See, you just like leaving me on red.
I'm sorry, girl. I know. Never happens to Spanky. I can always say never happens to Ken, never happens to Spanky. Never happens to Spanky. So again, yeah, that was the maybe re-enlistments of the week for those guys that didn't just tune in. Right now we're talking about the more of this campaign that has flooded the content, and we missed some items that if we didn't catch it again, then recatch it, I guess you should say, that would probably have been some stuff. Oh.
There it is.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It took me a while to make it load.
Yeah, no. That's what she said.
Almost all of it there. Yeah. It doesn't have an exact link, but it has like all the rest of the information there.
No.
Like the victim info sheet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, snap. Look at that. Oh, hang on. Let me window cap this. If you want to drop that in the chats, and then is that the link?
That I can do. Yeah, that I can do.
Chats.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that. Damn, look at the catch. Catch a serial offender. Look at that. Look at that. Catch resources. Look at that, dude. Yeah, this has got to be I will have to. We will have to speak to somebody who can articulate this better for me, as opposed for me just reading off slides and shit. Far be it for me from providing you information that it was not accurate, because I know there's a lot of inaccurate information that's being put out there anyway. It's about the catch. Not catch, but about the Army Sharp program. What is considered restricted, unrestricted? Who could report? Who has a mandatory report? Yada yada. So, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Yeah, this is yeah. I'm gonna have to get in the books on this one, just to come back and have him as a guest, because I think that's important. That's just me. I think it's important. I think the troops need to know too. Some of the stuff here. You were named after Project Athena? No, I was not named after Project Athena. Sorry, I have another DM that somebody else sent me, and I'm like, dude, stop. Anyways, so okay. So now that I wanted to cover that, I also wanted to cover some housekeeping, but one more item that I wanted to discuss that everyone's been pinging me and asking me, am I going to talk about it? This is Sergeant's Time, okay? We're here to provide you pretty much any type of Army news. We're here for leaders to come and show their wares. We want to make sure that the Army that you are seeing posted on the main page, specifically, we highlight a leader or highlight a soldier for doing great. Like that one time we had the soldiers from the Best Ranger competition, or we had a senior leader come on and discuss their organization and discuss their wares. It's not a game of gotcha. It's not a game of, we're going to bust you out and we're going to put you on the spot. That's not what Sergeant's Time is for. Because obviously all that him and Han back and forth would have been handled before they approached it and all that. Unless the individual mill guest is comfortable to talk about it. And then that, of course, like when we had, John Wayne Troxel, we had Sergeant Major Troxel, the former SEAC, coming on, and we were kind of like dancing about it, and then that's when he just said, "Oh, I'll talk about it," and then he just straight up and told me and Spigot that we got the streets on everything. Like, oh wow, okay. But anywho, so yeah,
he had the no holds barred.
Yeah, it was no holds barred. Yeah, so it's up to the leader. And he just retired at the time too. So when he was the guest. So again, it's just one of those things that. The reason why I make that disclaimer right now is because, yes, I am fully aware, and I have commented and shit posted about what the incident that happened at the Arlington National Cemetery. That's going to be a Monday edition conversation, because I at that point it moves into the political realm back and forth, and we try to keep Sergeant's Time as apolitical as possible. And whatever your feelings or whatever That's just our disclaimer. That's it. That's I'm you're not gonna drag me into an argument on that, or you can catch me on Twitter at the Iokai and shit post about that. But this is not the venue for it, troops. I mean, that's not why Sergeant's Time was created. And
Spanky will burn the place to the ground before I let you guys talk about politics.
And that's another thing too. Yeah. That's been the tradition from the whole time anyways. That's the whole discussion. So like, we're not talking about, leader standards and all that stuff. It's always been Sergeant's Time centric. So, because that right there, anytime a leader fucks up, and like we said, we talked about Sergeant's Time, we talked about the sergeant majors being relieved, then of course the intricacies of it, we had it on the Monday show. You know what I mean? So it's like, we want to discuss what happened of all those CSMs being relieved, and we want to focus on the leadership portion of it. We want to discuss on some of the issues that we talked about, like how the tape test is still fucking bad, or how we still have Big Sarge out there trying to, not allow women soldiers to do their specific recovery time for postpartum, right. and so these are some of the military topics that we want to keep on Sergeant's Time. On Monday, that's where me and Massey, go savage and whatever. So
do all of those things.
Do all those things.
Don't do here.
Yeah, exactly. And that's something that me and Spanky decided to do when Sergeant's Time first came on. That is because we didn't want to break each other. That to us, we felt it was more that's probably why Sergeant's Time is a more fun show to talk about when it comes to policy and going back and forth, because it doesn't stray into some sort of somebody's agenda. Because then I guarantee it, just like when I was on the Grunt Style podcast, somebody will take a piece of that. Yes, I was on the American Grit podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
And someone will take whatever I said and misconstrue it, and there have already been individuals that had grabbed it and segmented it to their own stuff. Oh, exactly that, Simon. Besides, there's a whole lot of plethora of, so saith, of stories that the military has to offer. So, for instance, on Monday, we're doing, break out the lemon pledge. We're doing housekeeping.
Yes. Housekeeping.
Yep. And so break it out. So this is Labor Day weekend, right? So everyone should be. Man, I wish the main page post. I don't know if they posted a safety brief. I don't know. I guess they didn't. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Anyways, I haven't seen it. But at any rate, so Monday, on the Monday edition, we're going to be talking to an individual that, remember some of the stories that I told you that we were going to be discussing of individual soldiers that have had events happening to them, specifically in the behavioral health side of the house. And I told you there was 3 events. There was, I say 3 topics. And there was the Milmed side, where this one soldier had his behavioral health blown off, and now the soldier is out, so they can talk about it. And then we have the other Millwood story where there is a violation of HIPAA and harassment that I'm still waiting for results of that before we talk about that and bring that individual coming on. And of course, the USASOC stuff, the ethics of the tab, the ethics of special forces and their tabs, and how some individuals get their tabs revoked and some individuals get to keep their tabs. Which, if I was a Green Beret and somebody got my shit yanked and somebody else didn't get their shit yanked for something worse, then I'd be pretty pissed off. So
yeah, I might make a little noise.
I might make a little bit of noise. Well,
but I've never been a quiet one.
Yep. Exactly. No, you've not. So that's going to be on Monday. We're going to be talking to this individual discussing behavioral health. So again, I will provide you guys the appropriate trigger warnings right now and warning of any content. So if there's any discussions, then there you go. We'll be able to have that conversation. That's going to be on Monday on the 2nd, and then on Tuesday, Pop Culture Warrior, of course. Might as well just bring up the housekeeping graphics now, because we got the housekeeping graphics. So matter of fact, let me just put myself in the right position. Pop Culture Warrior, of course. Pop Culture. We have Kelly Schumann. Dude, it's always great to see what his guests freaking. Now, yes, Kelly Schumann, she was the one that is a TV show for that TV. What was that? The movie Outsourced, Hot in Cleveland, and Superstore. And so yeah, I don't know if you guys remember seeing her and if you know Kelly Schumann. So she's gonna be on to shoot the shit with, of course, Mad Mike and of course Michael Carrasquillo, known as the Pop Culture Warrior CQ, or maybe you might have Angry Elf for them. one of those
disgruntled.
one of those disgruntled, angry. Yeah.
Co-host is.
Right now, we have Radar currently is on break, and so he will not be coming back for another week, maybe 2 weeks. He's not gone. He's not gone away. So he's just had to take a real quick leave of absence with the Sorents over at Pop Culture. I was gonna say Pop Culture Smoke Pit over at the.
You don't know what they talk about there. We don't know.
Yeah, we actually don't. It's upsetting because us the seniors just walk past the smoke pit and hear a bunch of kids screaming and smoking and vaping and zinning. The new thing now is Zen pouches.
Yeah. We don't know until we listen in. We don't know ahead of time what the smoke pit is smoking.
Right. Exactly. Sometimes they don't know what they're smoking either because they get pretty heated. Yes, I know I'm going backwards. I'm going all over the place with my screen time. So the Sorents, obviously, Radar and TZ, Team Sorents of the WTF Nation, squad leaders, I could say, team leaders, and then here with us, it's with Spanky and myself for Sergeant's Time, and then Friday and Saturday, you'll notice you see right there next to me on my head right here. You see the FTX with the tabletop games on Friday, and then you see weekend co-ops with WTF Nation Gaming and Nemo. And then Sunday, of course, you have What Do You Hear? What Do You Say? I'm sorry, that's the first thing that comes to mind. Actual Keen Smith and the coach for the sports bar, which I think tomorrow they're going to announce. Freaking what is those things? The pretend the fantasy football stuff.
Yeah,
they were talking about announcing fantasy football tomorrow or something like that. They act like they're their actual coaches and stuff like that.
Right? So. They act like they got to go to like training. And stuff.
They're doing a freaking NFL combine for what? Well, my player didn't make this. I'm like, yeah, what? Okay. Monday edition, of course. Monday edition, of course, like I just said, and then this is something that just like breaking news, not breaking news, but that just happened right now. I will be out from the 8th until the 14th. I will be returning home to continue to handle the effects of my brother, and then I will of course I'll be back, but there'll be no Sergeant's Time. There'll be no Monday edition next week. I should say week after next, not next week, week after next. From the week from the 8th to the 14th, I will be traveling and moving around, maybe go hanging out with some friends. And then that's it. And then so I think that covers it. I think we're good.
I think we did it.
Yeah. See, I told you it was gonna be a short show. Shit.
I know. Like every time we get done with the show, I'm like, hey, we did this. Like experts and professionals.
We're actually professional broadcasting here. Except we don't know. Except we didn't know what the fucking cash program was.
Or we don't know how to market shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, know how to market. Yeah, damn it. Fucking Ken, what's wrong with you? Shit.
I don't know. We just know how to run our mouths.
We're just a bunch of shit posting, chain smoking, beer drinking. Yeah, dude. Sorry. That like I said, that really threw me off. I was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Cash programs? What? But anywho. So again,
everybody has some sweet dreams.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So again, so the conversation of ANC, the Arlington National Cemetery, will be discussed on Monday, and so we can get into that. But if you want to catch me shit posting about it on Twitter, you can go ahead and go to the IO guy. That's my @ and then it's that little emblem right there, little ghost right there for the little profile pic, and you'll see it. I am known as the Grand Admiral Propaganda on Twitter. It was a name that was given to me by the troops. Actually, both names, the IO guy and Grand Admiral Propaganda, was my troop given name. Everybody knows you don't use a freaking call sign unless they give it to you. How do you think I named it with this 80s version call sign called ICE? All my friends, when I went public, they were like, dude, you're ICE? Dude, that's like freaking, okay, cheesy 80s boomer freaking call sign. So it wasn't me that gave it. So.
See, I can't even give me say ones that were given to me because it's like baby first sergeant.
Yeah, well, I say Simon's got a good point. I was given other names too. I was given some angry Ken, a bunch of other names too. So make sure you share, like, and follow. We're broadcasting live, of course, on the 5 platforms: 2 Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, 2 YouTube pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, and the X app. We really appreciate the patronage on the X app, man. It's pretty cool to see everyone Everyone in there. What was it? I like oil. I'm a member of the military? No. I can finally say that. No. And if I was, so what? I broadcasted before as a member of the military. Y'all just didn't see my face. So
yep.
There you go. So be it. Anywho, again, make sure you share, like, and follow. And thanks for hanging out. Spike, you got anything? You good?
Nope. Sweet dreams, y'all.
See ya. Shouts.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
In the barracks where the madness breeds, a soldier's tale of wild misdeeds, from the chow hall to the PT grind. You won't believe the things you'll find. Drill sergeant's rage, a fiery storm. Private tactics far from the norm, in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army W.T.F, you can't deny. Army W, the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos, the truth is told. From the field to the base, the legends grow. Army W, the force, the madness we know. A Humvee stuck in the mud so deep. A midnight rain, no time for sleep. It moves straight like gold in hand. The strangest sights in this foreign land. Drill sergeant's rage, a fiery storm. Private antics far from the norm, in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army W.T.F, you can't deny. Army W, the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos, the truth is told. From the field to the base, the legends grow. Army W, the force, the madness we know. Mud so deep, a midnight rain, no time for sleep. It moves straight like gold in hand. The strangest sights in this foreign land. Drill sergeant's rage, a fiery storm. Private antics far from the norm, in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army W.T.F, you can't deny. Army W, the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos, the truth is told. From the field to the base, the legends grow. Army W, the force, the madness we know. In the ranks where the wild things roam, every soldier's got a tale of their own. From the absurd to the downright strange. Army W, the force, it never will change. She'll raise a glass to the tales untold. In the Army's world, where the brave and bold live the moments that make us say, Army W, the force, every single day.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.